Hi everyone, welcome back to another banger episode on Panashe and Rose. As you can see on the video, my husband is unplaiting my hair. Oh gosh, I love him so much. It also just saved me the energy of having to do it myself or the money of actually having to go to the salon and having them unplait me there. Sure, guys, my hair looks crazy, but I had this plaits on for the past 3 months, so that's why it looks so crazy. But for the ladies and the gents as well, if anyone has any remedies or any products I can use for my hairline, please comment down below because sure, my hairline is so shaky. It does not want to resurrect. I've tried rosemary, I've tried black castor oil, no changes, nothing. At this point, I'm just so exhausted. I even thought of cutting my hair, but I was like, nope. Let's just give it some time and we'll see what happens. So, today we've got something special for you. Story time. Guys, I'll be telling you the story of how I met my husband and how I knew that he was the one for me, for life, forever. I love him so much. I really love him. And I am also so glad that he came into my life at the time that he did. So, without wasting any further time, let's get into it. How did I meet my husband? I met him at home, at my parents' home. At that point, I had been staying at home. I had just completed my studies. And yeah, I was at home. I was staying with my parents. I was not working yet. So baby girl didn't have any money to be renting out her own place. I went back home after my studies and yeah, my parents were so kind. They were just like, no, you can be at home while you looking for a job. Cool. So I was at home and I have this uncle of mine, my mother's younger brother. He was looking for someone. He was looking for a girlfriend and he called up his sister, my mom. He's like, sis, I need your help. I'm looking for someone. I am so lonely, but the people that I've been finding, I think I'm not doing a good job. Please help me. And my mom was like, oh, okay, I got you. Fortunately enough, there's this lady she knew. I call her Sis Nancy. So Sis Nancy was this young lady help my who used to help my mom. And we also just attended the same church as well. So my mom is like, there's this lady that I know, very humble, respectful, very social. She's just a happy, vibey lady. I think you guys will make a great match. Oh, my uncle was excited. He's like, oh, okay, cool. Yeah, please let me know when you've spoken to her because my mom was like, okay, I'll first speak to her just so that I can know if she doesn't have anyone else and if she's also keen to meet up with you. My mom spoke to Sis Nancy and Sis Nancy was like, no, I don't have anyone. And yeah, I'm keen to meet up with your brother and see if we like how that relationship goes, if we vibe, test it out. And this conversation was had around November, but they actually only met in January. So at the end of November, my uncle then went on vacation. So he was away for the whole of December. Then in January, he came back and then he's like, okay, cool, sis. I'm back now. I'm ready to meet this lady. I'll come over. I'll come that side. My uncle stays a bit far from us, actually far. It's about a 2 hour, 30-minute drive from where we stay. So it's quite a distance. And we also don't get to see him very often. So we're also very excited that we're going to see him. And Sis Nancy, she stays about 30-minute drive from where we stay. The day arrived and he came on the 21st of January. So the day arrives and he's like, okay, he calls us in the morning, like at 6 a.m. He's like, I'm on the way. I'm coming, guys. I'm ready. But he had already been communicating with Sis Nancy. So they had already been communicating together, been in touch. And he then went straight to Sis Nancy's house instead of coming over to our house. But our house is further away from Sis Nancy. So he went there. Then he calls us at about 1 midday. He's like, oh, I'm here, I made it, but I'm with the lady, I'm with Nancy, things are popping, it's nice. Oh, okay, cool. We ask him, when are you coming? He's like, I'll be there soon. We're leaving here at 2 in the afternoon. I'm coming. We wait. He doesn't come. He does not show up. Oh, guys, I love my man. Oh, gosh, look at that kiss, guys. Okay. Getting back to the story. So he's like, okay, I'm coming. We wait, 6 p.m., 7 p.m. We finally call him again. We had been calling him throughout the day. Are you still coming? Yes, I'm still coming. We've given up as well. So we ate our dinner, we did our things. And sure, guys, if you're familiar with South Africa, the load shedding is bad. But at that time, it was super, super bad. That's when it was at its peak. So usually in our area, the electricity would go at 9 p.m., then it would come back at 11 p.m. or sometimes it wouldn't even come back. It would come back the next day. Luckily that day it didn't go. So at 9 p.m., like exactly at 9 p.m., they arrive. So it was my uncle's friend, Sis Nancy. Sis Nancy had also brought her friend as well, Amanda. And then Amanda so all of them had come, but then there was this other guy as well that they had come with. So it was 5 of them. I knew Amanda. I knew her briefly though. I knew her from Sis Nancy. So I also call her Sis Amanda. So I knew Sis Amanda from Sis Nancy as well as from church. So I knew them. I didn't know my uncle's friend, but yeah, my uncle had come with his friend. Then they had also come with this guy. And oh, guys, look at that kiss. Okay. Okay. Anyway, I don't know this guy. So we do the greetings. Oh, guys, was I not happy to see my uncle? I was so, so happy to see my uncle. We greeted each other. I ran for my uncle. I hugged him. It had been so, so long since I last seen him. I think I had seen him about 2 years ago. So it had been a while since I had seen him. We were all so happy we get in the house. But at the same time, I was so annoyed because why did they arrive so late? And we hadn't cooked enough. So we had cooked for my uncle and Sis Nancy because we didn't know they were coming with other people. But now there's like 5 people in total. So we don't have enough food. And now I'm stressing like, oh my word, this means I have to start cooking all over again. The electricity issue. My mind is just all over the place. Then my mom asked them, oh, would you guys like some food? Then they were like, no, we cool. We ate dinner before we came here. Oh, okay. Then I just served them drinks and snacks. And oh, baby girl called it a night. I then called it a night. I went to sleep. Yeah, I went to sleep like at 9:30. At 9:30, I went to sleep because I'm a night owl. So I usually wake up in the middle of the night. I'll usually wake up like at 11 and only go back to sleep at 4 a.m. So I just try to get in as much sleep as I can. So I went to sleep and the electricity did go, but fortunately it went at 11 p.m. when I woke up. The electricity went. So I just woke up, went to my phone. I was scrolling on the phone and they slept over. So they slept over at our house for the night because my mom was like, no, it's too late. You cannot go back. Plus the roads are dangerous, too many potholes, as well as just with the whole electricity issue. There's just been like a lot of crimes that had been taking place in the area. So my mom was like, no, rather you sleep over. Okay, they slept over. In the morning. We woke up. Then Sis Nancy and Sis Amanda were like, no, they have to go back because they're going to church. Oh, okay, cool. Then they left. They took a taxi to go back. My uncle and his friend were like, no, we're going to spend the day. I need to spend some time with my sis. Then this other guy that they came with, at this point, I didn't know, but he was Sis Amanda's younger brother, but I didn't know at that point. He was like, oh, okay, I'm also staying behind. So initially I thought it was my uncle's friend, but my uncle is quite old and this guy was young. So I'm like, oh, my uncle has young friends. Oh, okay, cool. But it was my uncle's. So I thought it's my uncle's friend. Oh, okay, cool. But when we woke up in the morning, we had to like obviously put water to bath. And at this point, there was like 9 people, the 5 visitors, plus us at home. We were 4. When we woke up, there was no electricity. So the electricity went, it didn't come back, meaning there was no hot water because, yeah, the geyser had been off just because there was no electricity. So we had to put water on the stove. Luckily, we do have a gas stove. So we put water on the gas stove. It was a lot of water because, yeah, 9 people, but we did. Everyone bathed. Sis Nancy and Sis Amanda bathed first because they had to leave. They bathed, they left. And then everyone else bathed. I bathed as well because I had to start prepping breakfast and just start making food for everyone to eat. I finished. I started making breakfast. Then my dad was like, no, he would like some pap. My uncle as well, he was like, he would like some pap. My mom was like, she would like some pap. So I just had to make pap. So I started making pap. Then my mom was like, oh, okay, cool. We can just fry the meat so that you don't have to cook like a gravy and stew and all those things. And then this guy, Panache, he was like, oh, okay, no, I'll braai for you. He offered to braai. My mom was like, okay, take over, do it. You got this. So he goes outside, he does his thing. Oh, and then I'm watching him now from the kitchen window, and then I'm like, oh, okay, cool. He's cute. He's handsome. Yeah, that's how he makes me feel all the time. Oh, so cute. I love him. Oh, guys, let me get back to the story because we need to finish the story. So he's doing his thing outside. I'm doing my thing inside. I'm busy cooking. I finish cooking the pap. Then I also make a Mexican salsa just so that people have something on the side. Oh, I'm done. So then I go outside just to sit with him because my uncle and my parents and my uncle's friend, they were together. Then he was just sitting alone. I'm just like, oh, shame, man. He looks so lonely out there. Let me go sit with him. I sit with him. We start conversing. We make small talk. It's nice. It's a vibe. We gel. We find out we have sort of the same taste in music. We've read the same books, kind of. But yeah, we're vibing. Kumnandi. So we vibe. I go back inside when the meat is almost ready. I dish up the bab, the Mexican salsa. I go back, I take the meat, I dish up. I finish dishing up. I give everyone their plates. Then I see him going now back to sit outside alone. I'm like, no, it's fine. Let's eat together in the dining room. We go, we sit in the dining room, we start eating. Then while we're still eating, my uncle comes, is like, no, it's time for us to go. At this point, it was like at 1 p.m. Yeah, like 1 in the afternoon. He comes and like, it's time to go. I need to go. I'm going to work tomorrow, so I need to leave early. Oh, but he's like, can I have your number? Okay, I give him my number. 20 minutes later, he texts me on WhatsApp. He's like, hi, it's me, Panache. I'm like, oh, okay. That was fast. Have you guys arrived already? No, we're still on the way. I just missed you. Oh, okay, cool. He gets home. I think we texted again at 6 p.m. that day. He's like, guess what? I'm like, what? He's like, I told my mom I found my wife. I'm like, oh, what do you mean? He's like, you are my wife. I'm like, what do you mean I'm your wife? We literally just met last night. He's like, no, I know that you are my wife. And I told my mom about you. When I arrived home, I told my mom that I found my wife. Oh, okay. So that was now on the 22nd. Then the next day, which was Monday, he then asked me to be his girlfriend. I'm like, oh, my word, this is so soon. Can I please just, I don't know, pray about it, think about it, then I'll get back to you. He's like, oh, okay, nice, not a problem. Take all the time you need. But in the meantime, we're still conversing, we're still talking. Then I realized something every day at 6 p.m. He would go offline, and even if I sent him a text, it would only be one tick. I think this went on for like 4 days. Then on the fifth day in the morning, I asked him, why do you always go offline at 6? Do you have like a girlfriend that you hide your phone away from? Like you put your phone on flight mode and then you just hide it away? It's like, no, I just sleep early. I'm like, who sleeps at 6 p.m.? Like, who sleeps at 6 p.m.? He's like, no, I sleep at 6 p.m. because I get back from work at around 4. Then I just make a meal, I cook. And after eating, I go to sleep. I was like, okay, I did not believe him though. Then the next Sunday, we went to church. Then I invited him. I'm like, please come to the church. He came to the church. And yeah, it was a vibe. It was nice. And then that was also the day I'm like, okay, cool. I'll be your girlfriend. I agree. I'll be your girlfriend. Then I became his girlfriend. Then, yeah, we were chatting because, yeah, as I said, it's quite a distance, so about 30 minutes. So we couldn't see each other every day. So we're chatting, like just speaking over the phone, calling each other. And yes, he was not sleeping at 6 p.m. anymore. He was sleeping like at 1 a.m. now. So we would talk throughout the night. And the next week again, we went to church, saw him at church. Then after church, he's like, oh, would you like to maybe do something after church? Oh, then I just had to ask my mom. Then my mom was like, no. So I didn't tell her that I wanted to do something with him. I asked that we're going home immediately after. And she was like, no, I actually want to go visit my friend. We went to the friend's house, we chilled, we sat there a bit. Then I excused myself. I think at this time it was around like 4 p.m. So I excused myself. I'm like, I quickly need a dash to the shop. Can't you know? It's because I want to go see my boyfriend. Then I leave, I go to my boyfriend, I go to his place, I get there. And yeah, we talk a bit. Oh my word, guys, his house was so clean. His house was so clean. I was like, yo, guys, this man is clean. Like, this guy is so clean. Everything was clean. Oh, we sat, he gave me some snacks, we drank some juice. It was nice. Okay, cool. Then I don't know how, but we went to the bed, we sat on the bed, and we started kissing. We started kissing, guys. And mind you, remember this is Sunday. We're coming from church. We start kissing. We start kissing. So I was wearing a dress, stockings, and boots. We start kissing. Then he takes off my boots. And now my mind starts racing. I'm like, oh no, what's happening? What is happening? But I don't want to lie, guys. The flesh was weak. My flesh was weak with temptation. My flesh is weak. We start kissing. Oh, okay. Cool, cool. He takes off my stockings. He takes off my panty. I'm like, oh no, God, please. No, no. Luckily, yeah, nothing happened. But I don't want to lie. The tongue did its magic. Then I left there around 7 p.m. So I went there like at 2, no, at 4. Then I left at 7. Oh my word, was I not scared that? What is my mom going to say? Then I just went back. My mind is dizzy. I'm dizzy. Things are just going on in my mind. I'm like, oh no, what's happening? What just happened? But the whole experience, top tire. But I was also just thankful to God. I'm like, oh God, I'm so thankful. Nothing really, really happened. I go back to my mom. I'm now stressing. Oh, what is my mom going to say? What is she going to say? But I got there. My mom didn't even realize I was gone for that long. So I got there. Then my mom's like, oh, okay, yeah. Nah, it's late now. It's time for us to what? To go back home. And mind you, I've only been dating this guy for like 2 weeks now. So we had been dating for 2 weeks. No, we had actually been dating for a week because I had accepted the proposal the last Sunday. And then this was the next Sunday. I'm so mortified, guys. But yeah, we had been dating for like a week, and then we had our experience. So that was also our first kiss on that day as well. We had our first kiss, and sure, yo guys, I'll tell you what happened after on the next video. So if you want to know, please do be on the lookout for the next video where we are going to be continuing with the story of how I knew my husband was the one, how I knew he was the one. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you for engaging. Please, guys, comment down below. Leave a comment on what the best part of the story was, what other stories you would like to hear. And thank you so much. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. This was so much fun. Bye.